All right, so today we're going to talk about 7 effective strategies for exercise motivation. Tell me if this sounds familiar. So you're going on your program, everything's going great, you're hitting the gym, you're hitting your macros, you're doing everything perfect. And then life hits you, and life hits you hard. So with the motivation that starts to wane, you want to kind of start to employ different strategies to kind of relight that fire so you continue on your journey. So the first strategy is to set realistic goals. So if your goals are not realistic or they're unattainable, it can be very disheartening whenever you're not quite getting towards that end result. So if we can take these massive goals and we can kind of shrink them into smaller goals, it's going to be a lot easier to celebrate those micro achievements, and then you'll be more likely to keep doing it in the long term. Number 2 is to pick exercise activities that you actually enjoy. You can go through a Spartan-like routine and you can crush yourself in the gym day in and day out. That might work for maybe 2-3 weeks, but if you don't genuinely enjoy what you're doing, it's going to be a lot harder to stick with in the long term. If you don't like swimming, why make swimming the core of your workouts? Pick something that you'll enjoy and that you look forward to whenever you go to the gym. Number 3 is a huge tip. Find an exercise buddy or a support system. If you have an exercise buddy, and I have a training partner myself, it's a lot harder to skip my sessions because they're going to be calling me out. They're going to be telling me, hey, where you at, bro? I'm here. It's 8 a.m. You ain't here. And it's a lot harder for you to kind of formulate excuses of why you're not going to go. And I get it. I mean, I've missed a few days myself. If you can find that support system and somebody to kind of uplift you, and it just makes it a lot more easy to stick with your program. There's a lot of different support systems you can utilize. You can do Facebook groups. You can do something like a fitness challenge where like Force Forum has like their transformation challenge, which is awesome, and they even pay $50,000. This could be the nice kick in the rear to keep you on your journey. So number 4 is to actually reward yourself. Now, you spent all this work, you're hitting these micro goals of yours. Treat yourself for it. Buy yourself some new workout equipment. Buy yourself some new workout clothes. Now, it's important that we do choose rewards that do align with our goal system. So if your reward was for losing 10 pounds, it would not make sense for you to smash a cake. It's not aligning. So yes, make sure you treat yourself. Number 5 could actually be to change your exercise routine. So if you're doing the same thing all the time, even if you do kind of enjoy it, it kind of starts to lose its novelty and you want to kind of try different things. So if you're somebody who's always swimming, maybe try biking. If you're always biking, maybe try running. If you're always running, maybe try weightlifting. And who knows, by experimenting with different things, you might actually find a modality that you do enjoy or a sport that you actually will develop a passion for. Number 6 is to change your environment. This one is huge, whether this is for fitness, whether this is in business, whatever. If your environment does not align with your goals, it is going to be so much harder to stick to it. So what I do is I have a vision board. So on my vision board, I have different people that I look up to, different physiques that I wish to attain myself. And it's kind of nice because you have that constant visual reminder. Some people can do this with motivational quotes. My lock screen on my phone is a motivational quote that is about becoming the best person in your bloodline. So for me, that lights that fire every time I open my phone up, and it's changing my environment to match what my goals are. Last exercise strategy that I have is to set challenges. So challenges are great because they give you something to aim towards. So like if your goal is to just kind of get a little bit more fit, that's very broad. You don't really have anything measurable that you're going towards. Yeah, you might notice maybe your strength goes up on a certain exercises and whatever. But I would say if you can set a challenge in something you want to accomplish, it is amazing for lighting that fire. So you can set a goal of maybe completing a 5K. You can set a goal of maybe completing a Spartan race. You can set a goal of maybe attending a CrossFit class. So setting these goals gives you something to aim towards, and it can definitely help break the monotony of your routine. All right, so these were the 7 exercise strategies that I have for increasing your motivation. Hopefully these help. If you do like the content that I have on here, make sure to like and subscribe. And you can also check out the website, which is flexworkfit.com. And I do have a little bit more content on there. I actually have a free ebook that I just released on exercise motivation and how to increase your motivation, so you can download that guide. And I'll also link it in the description below. All right, take care, guys.